So, like I said in the past, it's almost always wrong to play on 2 because you want to play for the 3rd location. And putting Galactus here with his Herald early means he probably grows indefinitely, which seems real good for us. Locations happen, and then points are scored, so this will come over and then we'll get it. They could Killmonger and jump her out, but then nobody gets it, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure they're really dead in the left here. I would expect basically any deck playing Clea is going to want to play Shang-Chi moving forward. So if you really like Clea, I think Shang-Chi's a worthwhile pickup. I would expect Shang-Chi is probably going to get buffed at some point in the next month. He's a little on the weak side, I think, but we want this to be the Sanctum this turn. Nice. This way this has a chance to be the Sanctum next turn. There's no way to target a card to get boosters, right? There is not. You've got to be forking shirting me right now. That's actually just nuts. Holy. fucking Shauna Ghost Spider win the Nexus for the Sanctum. We are so cooked, gamers. We're dead, yeah. I get some charms on the way out the door, but we're not winning this game. So I win this turn, and then I can't play here. So my opponent snapping back there screwed themselves out of getting a scroll back. Because this was about to be 15 to 16. And now it'll be 16 to 16 because they snap me back. There are a lot of people like this opponent that don't understand that snapping is different in this game mode. This is very common, where like they're ahead, so they snap because they're ahead, because in regular Marvel Snap, they view the snap button as a I'm winning, so I push this button. But in here, snapping like that when you shouldn't. They did this the last turn too. They gave me 2 extra charms and they lost the game because of it, or we tied the game because of it, I should say. It's actually one of the reasons why Sanctum is my favorite mode. I like that snapping in Sanctum allows you to be rewarded for understanding your position in the game, but at the same time, it doesn't explicitly make you constantly retreat, which is really boring. Like snapping in this game mode preserves what the feature is supposed to do without making you constantly not play the game, I think is the best way to put it. I think they can beat me here without a 3 or a 4. Yeah, Triskelion can give me 0 plus star brands, actually, Nutty. Someone who's good at the economy, I'm not planning to play a ton of Showdown. Is the pass worth it? Yes. So, what's the best way to put it? If you're not playing a ton of Showdown, the pass is essentially you spending 800 gold to get a seasonal Series 4 snapback, plus extra rewards out of the what's it called? They might be able to beat us here, so I'm not going to snap, but there's a chance we win it, but it's not guaranteed. There are no seasonal... This person's a dick, by the way. Rather than, I get 16 charms when they retreat, but if they would have stayed, I would have gotten 18 charms. So I would have won maybe even 19. So rather than just clicking end turn and letting me get my couple extra things, they left the game like a dickhead. So annoying. It is confirmed that there's no seasonal Series 4 cards being added next season. Also, FYI, for people that don't understand Marvel Snap systems, even if there was going to be another Series 4 card releasing next season, it would still be optimal for you to open the pack and get the tokens rather than saving the pack for when the next card released. Because opening the seasonal pack when you're seasonal Series 4 complete gives you 2,500 tokens plus 2 pack rolls, and then you could spend those tokens to buy another pack next season, getting 2 more extra rolls again. All right, come on, Fit Fake Boom. Come on, Fit Fake Boom. That also ties it, yeah? Nice, cool. They are not adding a Series 4 card next season because the whiny crybabies have won and Marvel Snap is going back to releasing fewer cards. It's not gonna, and I think it's one of the worst decisions they can make because releasing fewer cards isn't going to stop the whiny crybabies from being whiny crybabies because they're running on pure feels. And instead, the rest of us just get less content now. It's lame. Like there were more data mine season 4 cards, series 4 cards that were supposed to release this season that they just didn't release. Oh, they lost Gilgamesh at least, but that sucks for us. All right, we need that. We need the Sanctum to go right here. Man. Are we cooked? I think we're cooked. Yeah. Fortunate. Unfortunate that this is going to go in, then this is probably messing up some of our stuff, but again, I'm just going to play for, we're playing for not the Sanctum on 2, because I want to set up to try and play for the Sanctum on 3. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, it's fair, I suppose. Oh, they're arrow shit, chat. How did I miss that they were arrow ship? All right, so the rest of this game is going to come down to how often is this the Sanctum versus this. Narrator, often would be the answer. Isn't negativity towards retreating on the ladder a new development? It's been a part of the game since the beginning, and didn't Ben say it sets Snap apart from other games, that no one loses in Snap, they skillfully retreat, and I'm paraphrasing here. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and bail here, I think. Oh, it's so annoying. No, we can still win, maybe. We can still win, maybe, I believe. So the difference... Being able to retreat skillfully is interesting and potentially fun when you're the only one that's doing it. But as Marvel Snap has matured as a game and more people have gained a finer grasp of the snapping mechanic, the game has become less fun because, much like poker, it's optimal in 95+% of the games to just not play the game. It's correct to leave. So when it's a more one-sided mechanic and you're getting to get your wins and you're getting to leave when you would be losing, it feels really satisfying. However, the mechanic of it's correct to not play my trading card game most of the time. It's part of the reason why Pokemon Pocket got dry, right? Like, it's a game where I'm not supposed to play it. I'm just supposed to open packs. So part of the difference is as the remaining Marvel Snap players have gotten better at the game and its mechanics. Everyone loves the game Texas Hold'em. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, that's a fun one. This is probably the chamber ramp deck from the opponent. Yeah, and part of it too is like the context of there's other alternative ways to play Snap where it's more satisfying to do so, right? Where you're like not constantly retreating. Boom is. I'm excited for them to snap me back in the center, yeah. Absolutely. I think we're favored on the right. Christ almighty, round and round the cards they go, where it stops only Broad knows. Ooh. I'm gonna wait for them to snap. Tarnax doing Tarnax things, Moon. Well, they didn't even play there. They just thought they were safe. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Do, 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 do. Imagine not fooming the Nexus here. How fucking greedy do you have to be to not foom me back? Yeah, they could have won the Nexus there and actually been in a decent spot to win the game. And instead, we're here. I believe they didn't believe in the power of the dragon, chat. They should have believed. Should have believed. Nobody expects Foom, not even the people playing it. Yeah, dude. Oh. Oh, baby, baby. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's a shame we lost Iron Lad. Got a lot of good hits to the deck. I think they're tying me at best tier. This is local man about to lose to Luna Snow. Chat, you're gonna have to forgive me on the OTA video. I was so tired last night, I just went to bed. Should we do a live take today? Yeah, maybe. All right, game over. And this is like, I'm kind of surprised the chamber ramp deck has good. The chamber ramp deck in this mode must be night and day different when it has chamber on 2. Because like the couple of times we've queued into this, our opponent's draws have looked like this, and it's just looked really embarrassing. Honestly, you know what? I wonder if these greedy builds of chamber ramp people are playing, I wonder if they're worse than like the Valentina Iron Patriot builds. Do you remember those? Like when chamber first dropped, like they quickly moved to, but like even when they have some ramp, right? Like they quickly moved to like these War Machine builds, but the ones with more 2-drops are probably super reasonable, yeah? But back when we played when Chamber first released. Yeah, people in the Marvel Snap Content Creator Program get advanced copies of some information from Second Dinner. The Dragon Lord build is bad for this, but well, I mean, for what it's worth, the Dragon Lord build has good stats on Untapped. It does have good stats on Untapped. Yeah. Last night was a workout night for me. I just like we don't start lifting until like 8:30 or 8:45 because me and my buddy both have children that have to go to bed before we can have time in the evening to ourselves. I got home, I took a shower, and I just like did my Genshin dailies and then went to sleep. Your children actually go to bed. They get much better about bedtime as they get older. Yeah, really, people asking for live reactions, it's really going to depend on when it goes live. Well, that's actually just kind of great for us, honestly, yeah. Yep, we won the flip on the Nexus going left. Although, to be fair, if the Nexus went to the right, or to the other spot, we have the Galactus here still. opponent's going to be fooming after this play. Eight to 9 years old is when little stuff starts unlocking for your kids. You get a little bit of time back. Yeah, I think that's true. It's probably a little bit before that, honestly. Probably somewhere in like the. It's different kid to kid. Usually 8 to 9 is probably the upper limit. The real life hack chat is my wife and I had our third child far enough after the second one that there's the 5-year gap. There's 6 years in between Haley and Jacob, right? Is that math right? No, there's 5 years in between Haley and Jacob. How old are my kids? I think there's 6 years in between Haley and Jacob. So it's nice to be able to be like, boys, go help your sister. I'm in the middle of something. You two take care of it. Figure it out. And Haley loves that too, because Haley's favorite bit is like, I'll tell her like, okay, go have your brothers help you with this. And she'll be like, can I tell them they're in trouble if they don't help me? I'm like, absolutely. And she like cackles and runs off to go tell them they have to do her bidding. She likes to be in charge. All right, we need to take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. I'm gonna throw my leftover lunch upstairs. When we get back, we're gonna play some more of this, and then we're gonna explore some other stuff inside of Sanctum Showdown. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching this on YouTube right now and you enjoy the daily Marvel Snap content, make sure you hit the like button on whatever video you're watching. Appreciate the folks that have already done that today. Oh my goodness, I was muted. I said perfect time. It's such a good show. I'd like to shout out Into the AM, longtime sponsor here on the channel. Now through January 31st, they're having an extra sale on their website. The combos with my code Hogalandia. Upgrade your clothing and support the content all the same with that. Appreciate the folks that have checked them out already today. That's a fun factoid. Ooh, that's a really good copycat. I've been partnered with Into the AM for gosh, probably close to 3 years now, and over that time, my code has generated over 20,000 USD in sales with them. Oh my goodness. Holy, that is a Blue Marvel copycat that we got a copy of. Oh, Hydration Robert might be about to get us here. Wasn't thinking about him. All right, Shifty gamers. What a psycho, snapping me on the 50-50. Hopefully the Sanctum goes left so I can snap them and get the bomb out. Unlucky. Is this Shauna? Laufey, okay. That's a very good / heads up play from them. They didn't play for here and then we got because of it. Man. Are we cooked? I think we're cooked. I gotta hope this is enough, but I don't think it is. I do not know how Into the AM is handling whatever's going on between Canada and the US. I'm gonna be honest. I've tuned out a lot of the trade war noise, for lack of a better term, because I can't personally have any impact on it. Just along for the ride like most of us. Outlaw Racer, thank you for the over 3 years. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, that Laufey play on turn 4. What a huge gamble that paid off for them. Not contesting to the right. And then the Sanctum landed in the Laufey lane on top of it to just like double up their upside. Oh man, speaking of the vibes market, Microsoft tumbles 11% today. What did I miss? Did they miss on earnings? What spurned that one? They announced 16,000 layoffs. Don't layoffs usually push the markets higher, or am I misunderstanding? Usually the markets like layoffs, yeah, because it means they're cutting costs. That was Amazon announcing the layoffs. Yep. Gotta keep it straight, gamers. All right, well, we're going to take an L this turn. But then we're going to be pretty well set up here. Wow, only tying this is huge for us. They have Killmonger in their Hydro Bob deck. Freaking video gamers. They really hate Zoo. I mean, Killmonger's good in this game mode, to be fair. All right, and now we're good to go from here, right? I've got Foom plus Killmonger here. This lands middle, they lose. It lands right, they probably still lose. Take our 7 points on the way out the door here. Very nice, very nice. What's Mobius and Mobius' main purpose here? He is a tech card that you never feel bad about playing on turn 3 to spend your energy. So he can be any other 3 energy card that you don't mind playing out on curve. Those common card he's probably countering in this mode is death. There's a reasonable amount of destroy people are playing. Do I want extra energy next turn? I don't think I do, right? I'm gonna play a 4. Is head pull playable? It is not. So this is going to give me 7 energy next turn. This will give me 8. So I can play 2 4s or a 5 plus a speed. Oh, they just didn't understand that the Bifrost goes before. Cool. And they were just snapping, they just did the old, I have a Guardian on the Nexus, I'm going to snap. Okay, bruh. There's no way they can catch up here with 5 energy, yeah? I should press the button. Okay, now I just need 2 more points to win the game. They can't catch up 14 on the right. So I'm gonna play Foob in the center and then win center and right and win the game. Well, we won't snap them back in case something screwy happens, but... But Jeff, they are Groot. They certainly are.
Victory.
Bye, Felicia. Spend 19 energy in a match. Absolutely. Absolutely. Get these going in the pit. It's an enchantress copycat. What was your take on Shang rings? I don't understand your question. You're asking me what do I think of the new Shang-Chi as a card? I think he's a neat design, but he's a little bit undertuned. Is Mercury legal in this game mode? She is. Luna is beating me here. Electro is tying. Anything else we should be winning? Damn. I think I like taking away their ice cube here. Turn 2 Chamber into turn 3 Luna, it seems like it's probably tough to beat for a lot of decks. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Their deck is very, very high rolly for sure. Yeah, speaking of high rolls. I'm beating their Galactus here, which is nice. Is this snappable? I wonder if this is snappable. Probably supposed to snap there since I'm beating him. Gotta win the Sanctum one more time here. Oh, the Blink shuffled their deck. I hate that. Damn it thing. Oh, and it gets them the win too. Because the Enchantress was on the bottom of their deck because our copy cannon's Enchantress. Fortunate. I think First Steps could probably stand to have another point of power. The thing crushes Ice. He is really my hero. He would certainly tell Ice that it's clever in time. We're even beating a Luna Snow here. I needed you on top of my deck, Foom. I accept, humbly and graciously. Multiple, man! Hulkbuster! Is Lawrence a bot? I don't know. Why would you accuse Larry of being an AI? I think this is a human. Is it? Oh, I guess we've lost the last one, yeah? Oh, fuck you, Chad, accusing Larry of not being human. Larry's more human than you'll ever be, gamers. I'm to it all. Is it the internet 50% bot at this point? 100% dead internet theory is alive and well. Dead internet theory is alive and well. It makes sense. Don't think about it too hard. What do we know about this OTA? You know nothing, Jon Snow. Microsoft was the heaviest weight of the market by far, seeking 12.3%, even though the tech giant reported a stronger profit and revenue latest quarter than analysts expected. Investors honed in instead on how much Microsoft is spending on investments and whether its Azure cloud business will slow and how long its push into artificial intelligence will take to turn big profits. See, I think it's interesting. That's the first time we've heard one of these heavy AI companies have their line go down because AI is not profitable yet, right? Because none of these AI companies, yeah, that description to me sounds like, well, they should be expecting profits from the other AI companies too, right? Because like none of them are making money. Like, and I don't know, for people who aren't tied up in the market, in order for like, if you read the stuff talking about like OpenAI's predicted path to profitability or whatever you want to call it, it makes really stupid assumptions. Like they're going to have 3 times as many paid users at some point as Netflix had at their peak. Which is just like an insane nonsense thing to say is going to happen, yeah? Yeah, OpenAI has already been angling for a government bailout. Personally, I hope they all rot in hell. All right, I've given my opponent a lot of really big cards. We might honestly be cooked from here. Oh, they're also fooming though. Pulling the thing center doesn't win it though, right? My Galactus is 20. They're going to go to 38. This would be 12, 15, 22. I'm going to do this. Oh, shit. I didn't realize they had their own, too. If I win the center, I win the game, yeah? Yeah. Oh my goodness, they also just lost the right. That's hilarious. I forgot about the rings over there.
Victory.
Hey, Ant-Man. Thank you for the 35 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. It's been good having you part of the community. Good keeping. honestly, I mean, like, even in that last game, right? Like, Shang-Chi on curve feels pretty reasonable. The problem is that he makes your entire deck less consistent and less reasonable is the issue. And I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think we had pretty good stats with this deck, right? This deck had good stats up on Untap. This one definitely feels competitive inside of Sanctum. Yeah, we finished 8-6. Nothing crazy, but also not terrible either. If you like playing Wiccan and you like the idea, like, I don't think I'd recommend this deck from a, is this the best deck in the metagame? But, like, this was definitely a deck that, like, you could play and not feel terrible about. Finfake Boom, talking about cards to release this month. The more I play with this card, the greater appreciation I have for it, and the more powerful it feels. Having an answer to opposing big things that also has a relatively high floor is good. Yeah, this will be a great choice for clearing weekend missions with Shang-Chi, I think. Absolutely. In fact, if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, it's going to be going up over the weekend while weekend missions are going on to give folks suggestions for doing that.